Hello, my fellow YouTubers out there. Welcome to another edition of Broadcast Rock, where on this episode we're going to be talking about the fifth full-length studio album from Pierce the Veil, entitled Jaws of Life. Is it any good? Who knows? We're about to find out, though. So I have to admit, right off the bat, Pierce the Veil is not my favorite band. I enjoy some of their songs. Some of them are okay. Some of them I don't like at all. But I'm reviewing this because I think that they were really good live the last time I saw them, when I saw them open up for I Prevail. They were really fun live. So I was excited coming into this album because I also really liked the song Past the Nirvana. I thought that song was really, really good and a step up from everything they've done in the past. So I was really excited about this album. I was thinking maybe they grew leaps and bounds and it was going to sound more like that song in particular. So coming into that, I had that mindset. And right off the bat, Death of an Executioner, Vic Fuertes said that this song is about people on social media always expecting perfection from you. And then when you don't have perfection, they laugh at you and criticize you for failing, which is an interesting concept. And also, this song is awesome. This is a great song to start with. I heard it and I was like, man, I like this. I like this a lot. I was excited because it started good, and then the next song was Past the Nirvana, which I like to begin with. And the lead singer said that this song is about going through the youth going through so much during COVID, missing their proms, all the school shootings. So it's kind of a heavy subject matter. But it's a really good song. So 2 out of 2 off the bat, I was like, oh man, who knows? This CD might make me a pretty big Pierce the Veil fan with these 2 songs, because they're really solid. And then it goes to Even When I'm Not With You. It started out as a text message from his manager because he was going through a really hard time in his life, missing his wife and stuff. And it's about missing your wife and all that stuff. And it's a fine song. There's nothing crazy or anything. So I kind of pumped on the brakes a little bit. I was like, okay, maybe this isn't what I was expecting. And then the next song is Emergency Contact. This one's kind of interesting how he came up with the song. But he said he was filling out paperwork at the hospital one day, and where it says emergency contact, he came up with the idea, and he said that it's about like how one point in your life you're putting your mother and father as your emergency contact, and then the next point in your life you're putting your wife as the emergency contact, wife or husband as the emergency contact. It's an okay song too. Nothing too great, nothing too bad, just an okay song. Then the next song, Flawless Execution, is about being used because you want to be with a person in a relationship no matter what. So this song, essentially he's saying, no matter how the person is treating you, you want to be with that person so much that they're using you. Which a lot of relationships I think are like that. The next one is Shared Trauma, and it's about 2 people finding love in traumatic ways because they both have the same trauma in common, and it helps. It strengthens their bond. The singer said. So that's an interesting concept. I appreciate that concept, but the song, it's okay. Nothing great again. And then we have a little interlude, nothing crazy. And then So Far, So Fake. That was written actually in 2017, he said. And it's about being betrayed by who you trust, who you thought was a friend, so who you trusted the most. And this is a really, really good song. I strongly recommend looking at this song. This song was solid. And then we end the CD with 12 Fractures. It's about his friend that went through a divorce, and seeing the two of his favorite people fall apart, and the relationship, and how it just hurt both of them, and it hurt him seeing that his two best friends were leaving each other. And it's a really nice song to end the album on. It's a good song too. So the album itself is okay. I would definitely check out Past the Nirvana. I have it written down. Death of an Executioner, and So Far So Fake. Those three songs are really good. So there's about 4 or 5 really good songs on here, which isn't terrible. Not great. I will say it's probably my favorite Pierce the Veil album, especially with Past the Nirvana and Death of an Executioner. Those two songs are awesome right off the bat. I like I said, those are great songs. So I'm gonna give this album a 6.5 out of 10. So until next time, please hit the like and subscribe button down below, and rock on.